Alright everybody, we finally made it, the first dinner of this series. And of course, in a sense of irony, I don't have service right now, so I can't upload this video. But hey, it is what it is. So for this first dinner, we're going to be doing hassleback potatoes with cheese, and we're going to be cooking some hot dogs along with it, just to, add a little bit of protein to the diet. This is probably the cheapest meal I'm going to end up cooking this week, just because a whole bag of potatoes, a 5-pound bag of russets cost me about $3.50. A package of hot dogs cost about $1.50. I ended up using 2 potatoes and 2 of the hot dogs. So we're going to go ahead and change the camera setup right now so you guys can see the cutting process. I am not a professional at this. I've actually never made hassleback potatoes before. So I hope that I'm doing this right. I hope I don't make a jerk out of myself, and I hope that you guys enjoy. So let's get on with it, people. I love you, and I thank you so much for coming and watching here today. Alright, hassleback potatoes. So, I've never made these before, but from what I understand, all I have to do is make a bunch of cuts like this, put a little bit of olive oil on them, a little bit of spices, bake them. And I'm going to add cheese in there. I've seen recipes for that before. So, usually people, from what I've seen, will put a guide down to make it so that way they don't cut all the way through. I don't have anything to use as a guide right now, so I'm just going to be careful and maybe not cut mine quite as deep. Oh geez, I could do a better job of this. I really could. Cooking on camera. Gotta love it. So, I'm glad that I could finally do a dinner meal for you guys, and in a complete sense of irony, I do not have service where I'm at right now. If you don't know, I'm shooting all this on my phone. So, I have to have service in order to upload the video. And because of the fact I don't have service, well, I don't get to show any of this today. Alright, so there's one, not too horrible, I guess. I mean, I didn't cut all the way through in any parts. So we're just going to go ahead and call that one a success. Put that off to the side here. I am doing 2 because I'm a bigger boy. So let's go ahead and try to do this one a little better. And I hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. I appreciate all the new subscribers I've gotten, and I just appreciate all of you guys coming along with me on this ride. While I don't know exactly where this is going to lead, I do know that I really have no intention of being a full-time food channel. Do I love to cook? Of course I do. I absolutely love to cook. But I feel like that's not who I am as much as it is what I like to do. Alright, so there's my second one, and yeah, I understand now why people use a guide in order to do this. So we're going to go ahead. Now that this is done, I'm going to clean off my knife, get my little area here cleaned up, and we'll come back with the next part of this video. Alright, part 2 of this whole hassleback potato operation. So I got it just in a foil lined sheet. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of great value onion powder. Just a little sprinkle of this. And I don't know if you're supposed to fan these and hit them with seasoning. Like I said, I've never made this before, so I'm gonna try that. I mean, it makes sense, to fan it and hit it with the seasoning. All right, so that'll be all the onion powder. Gonna hit it with a little bit of the garlic. Now, I did not include spices in my budget because I don't know, I just didn't think that most people wouldn't have some kind of spices, But and this I'm using, obviously the Great Value brand of the spices because they taste just as good. Little bit of ground black pepper, and again, this was on sale. This is cheap. This is a couple of dollars, and this has lasted me a very long time. So I don't think it's beyond the pale of what somebody who's on a diet, or not a diet, a budget could afford. So, okay. So there's that. Here's a little bit of kosher salt. And if you're wondering why I have my salt in this vial, I just think it looks cool. There's no other reason for it other than I just think it looks cool. Alrighty. Ooh. And that'll happen when you do stupid things like I do sometimes. It's fine. I like a lot of salt, and like I was telling you guys earlier in the week, I'm from Arizona. We had salt to everything. Now I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And from what I understand, this is you're supposed to brush this on. I don't have a brush because, you know, I'm in a semi. But I'm just going to give this a good drizzle, probably more than well, definitely more than is absolutely necessary. But I want to get the tops as coated as I can get them. So, from what I understand, that's it. That's all the spices or ingredients that are really necessary for this. So now we're just going to go ahead and bake them like we would any other potato. And I'm going to take them out just before they're done, and I'm going to put cheese in each of those cuts, or some of the cuts. You know, we are trying to save ingredients here. So I'm going to fan it out, put cheese into the cuts, and then finish baking it off. And we'll go ahead and come back when we're ready to show you what that looks like. We made it, people. We finally made it. We have started and made the first dinner on this series. Sorry it's a couple days late. So we did hassleback potatoes, and I just threw a couple hot dogs in. And yes, I did in fact cut them in a zigzag pattern because, well, why not? Because, you know, for fun. And it does help them cook a little bit better. So this is my first time ever having hassleback potatoes, and we're gonna go ahead and give this a try. Like I said, I've never had these before. I've seen them cooked, and I know that they're extremely cheap. So let's give it a try. Okay. Now let's try, that first slice did not have any cheese on it. Let's try one of the ones that I did put cheese in. I'm gonna be honest, the cheese you can't really taste, and I don't know if that's just because I just used a mild cheddar. You know, maybe if I would have used a sharp cheddar or something else, it would have tasted it. But so for this, I'm gonna say go ahead and just not include the mild cheddar in the recipe. Save that for something else where you're gonna be able to taste it better. And then the hot dog, it's just a baked hot dog. We've all had that before, but I'll try it on camera. Yep, that's a hot dog, all right. Well, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video so far. Like I said, I don't have service right now, so while I'm shooting this video, I can't upload it right now. But when I go ahead and upload it, I'll let you guys know. Thank you for all the new subscribers and followers. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.